Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per nine off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
The wind and the pitch. Starling Marte leading things off and takes a strike. Late swing, fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now batting Tim Locastro. First pitch just misses. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Next offering is in for a strike.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, 2022, He walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. Goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
This one in the air, center field. Dunks one into left.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And it stays fair. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And here is Brett Beatty. On the ground to the left. Boom. And they put the tag on him for the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. And starting this one, David Peterson.
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. Here comes the pitch. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and he's on at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Alec Bohm. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Yeah, but one thing I remember about Josh Donaldson is he was one of the first guys when we started talking about, launch angle and bat coming through the zone, being level, being flat, all of those things that are just commonplace today. Well, he was kind of one of the first guys that really started to break that down. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now here is Harper.
No ball. 1 strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. And it's even up.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Into center. LoCastro moving in on this one. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Baden to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Well, we can never overstate it.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's Mark Canham. The pitch. Strike 1. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. The line to kick the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. In there for strike 1. Gets under it and pops it up. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A towering home run. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side. And that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
Marte takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Led off the game with a strikeout. And now it's even up.
1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Tim Locastro up now for the Mets. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-0. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Bottom of the inning, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The wind of the pitch. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1-0.
In the air to left center. Locastro has this one sized up, and there's 2 away.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
JT Realmuto stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ground ball left side. Beatty to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. McNeil throws right, bats left. Hitting 3rd in the lineup. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Kicks and deals. And there's the strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're up 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, this is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Here's a high chopper, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now reached on an infield single his first time. in there, and it's 0-1. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Back at Citizens Bank Park, on to the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Nola back to work.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals. Then traded over to the Dodgers with Max Scherzer in 2021.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Eduardo.
2 outs, base is empty.
Escobar.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. Glide out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get.
And that is that. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Rips one to right. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. LoCastro under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
So digging in, Kyle Schwarber grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 away with a runner at third. Left-hand hitter waits. And now 1 1-2.
1-2.
One down. Phillies down a run. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late. Opposite field line.
And that one hit to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Line drive, base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So 2 down. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there, and it's off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. The second run scores. 4-2 now.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner on first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw into third. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-2.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Harper now. In the air, right side. Marte moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We played 4. It's the Phillies 6. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss
1-1.
there. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
In the dirt. And they tag him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Starling Marte. Strike 1. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 2-1. That one ripped. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Singled and scored back in the first. Marte on the move. Lifted in the air right center field. Marsh on the move. Nice grab on the run. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Carlos Carrasco.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And a pitch. Hoskins lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And it's fouled away. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one back there. Gone! His 29th of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 8-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. It's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses. And a big swing and a miss. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. John Curtis preparing to come on if needed. Popped up. Lindor makes the play. One down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 away now. So 2 down now, and here is Bryson Stott.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And that's just foul. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Canna brings it in for the third out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 8-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the right-hander deals. And now the count is even. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. The throw to first. Lindor retired.
The batter, the third baseman, Brett.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's a ball. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to clip him on the way in.
Out to center. Marsh moves under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 2. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. That's out to center field. Locastro right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. Pulls that one foul. And the slider catches the zone. And the next pitch is way outside. And a liner around into right center for a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one lifted to left. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Bryce Harper. Fouled off to the right. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. McNeil. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead at 8-2. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the DH, Eduardo Escobar. Nola back to work. And that one wrapped foul. Now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the dirt, Real Muto to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Alvarez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. And that one cutting but missing down low. High fly ball, shallow right field. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. And he deals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Oh, and 2 now. Popped in the air. Left field. Canna has a beat on it. Brings it in. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Flashed his power last time. Blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and he can't come up with it, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. Now here is Nick Castellanos. And there's the strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering is down low.
Too low.
Right-handed reliever, and a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. That's towards center. Locastro settles under it, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Tim Locastro. And that one hammered back there. And that one is out of here. A shot to left. His 4th home run of the season. It's 8-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that's in there for strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Here's Pete Alonso. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Chopped out in front of the plate. And that takes care of Alonso. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First offering misses the mark. Left field. Schwarber in pursuit. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, out of the bottom of the 8th, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Lindor zips it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up next, Bryson Stott. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Rolls across the diamond. Got him trying to bunt for a hit. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. There's a strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead at 8-3. We go to the 9th, and now it's going to be Brett Baty. Nola back to work. In the air, left side. Schwarber in pursuit. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Mark Canha up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Escobar in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a ground ball to first. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
To show you where I'm from,
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-0. The Mets got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-6. Ryan Mountcastle had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Orioles claimed the win over the Reds 15-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team, as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-4. Brad Miller had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Rangers over Detroit 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
I'm